This is about a rabbi. He's a rabbi in a school, in an elementary school in Israel. This rabbi is very, very diligent. Came to school every day, didn't miss days, always on time, always teaching his students. Well, one day, in the middle of class, he just runs out of the class, runs to like the teacher's room, makes a phone call, and the principal happens to be right there and he's watching him. He makes a phone call. He says, "Hi, did you take out the garbage? Did you take out the old clothes?" And then he says, "Okay." He says, "Did the garbage truck come?" And he says, "Okay." And he hangs up the phone and goes back to teaching his class. During recess, the principal comes over to this rabbi and he says, "What happened? Like, you're always in your classroom. I saw you run out of class and I heard the conversation, like random conversation. Did you take out the clothes? Did the garbage truck come? Like, what are you saying?" He says, "Let me tell you what happened. I apologize. Let me tell you what happened." He says, "My daughter's getting married in a few weeks. And being an elementary school rabbi, I do not have the means at all to make a wedding. So I borrowed money from a gemach. And what I did was, I put the money, a few thousand shekel, into the pants of one of my old suits. This morning before I left the house, I remember my wife told me, she says, by the way, I'm going to clean out the closet and throw out some of the old clothes so that we have more space." For some reason, I didn't put two and two together, and then I'm standing in front of my class, and I suddenly did the math. She's throwing out the old clothes. My old suit. Did she mean that one? So I ran to the teacher's room to make a phone call just to ask her, and I said, "Honey, did you throw out those suits?" And my wife said, "Yes." So then I said, "And did the garbage truck come?" And my wife said, "Yes." So I hung up and went back to class. The principal was like, "You hung up and went back to class? I mean, you just found out that you just took this major financial hit. You don't have any money. You borrowed the money. Now the money's gone. I mean, you went back to class?" He says, "I had a teacher when I was a young boy. I had a rabbi. His name was Rabbi Eisner, and this is what he taught us. He says, God put us on this earth for moments like this." And so that's what I know. That right when it happened, I said to myself, God put us on this earth for moments like this. And so I went back to teach my classroom. When you're finding the world around you changing, what seems better or for what seems worse, God put you on this earth for moments like this. Not just to endure them, but to learn and change because of them.